Hi all, so for the past month or so I have been travelling around China with my family, which definitely is the coolest thing in the world, isn't it? But while I got some pretty cool Instagrams when I was there, and also overall I had a pretty good time, I am guessing that you probably don't want to hear me being positive about something for once. So because negativity seems to be the order of the day, I have decided to make my first ever video of 2016 about the 5 reasons why you definitely shouldn't visit the People's Republic of China. Yeah. So, number 1. Everything is blocked. Literally every website you know and love is blocked there. For example, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Netflix, and even Snapchat are all completely blocked over there. This means your entire online existence and basically your only reason for existing in the world are gone. So because of this, you might be tempted to try out some of the social medias that the locals use over there. This means that you are probably going to try out WeChat, which isn't great because I am going to presume that nobody you know is on it. And that does slightly defeat the whole purpose of being on a social media, doesn't it? Of course, you could get around this whole blocking thing by using a VPN. For those of you who don't know, they basically allow you to pretend that you're somewhere else. For example, my phone currently thinks that I am in America, the land of the free. But VPNs aren't perfect because they can be really expensive, and also they barely work half of the time. So that means you probably would want to subscribe to at least 3 of them, which doesn't exactly help the money problem, does it? But what's more, the apartment that my parents owned there had no Wi-Fi, which meant that I had to chew through my entire month worth of data in about a few days. So I had tons of fun without any internet at all. Number 2, so if that doesn't stop you from going to the People's Republic of China, then this might. Although this might be obvious to probably all of you, they don't exactly speak English over there. Oh no! So if you are like me and have only learned a few phrases of the local tongue, Wuyoma ya butter binjilin, this can kind of suck. I can't even begin to count the number of times that people came up to my brother and I and asked whether or not we were twins. And every time it resulted in both of us sprinting away from the situation extremely quickly, looking very awkward indeed. Or when she was around, we would nudge mum to speak on our behalf. Top tip, luckily however, the staff at every Starbucks over there do know a bit of English. And this is a neat segue into number 3. The coffee sucks. Yeah, I do know that people don't really go to China for the coffee, but if you really do need your daily source of caffeine like me, the Starbucks stores, which are literally everywhere over there, serve a vague, murky, milky substance that tastes as though they might have seen a hint of a cacao bean sometime during the last 20 years. I mean, it's drinkable, but it's hardly ideal. Number 4, the driving is absolutely awful. Probably by now have heard the generalization that Asians are terrible drivers, and I'm afraid that this is the case. Literally every time I got into a car there, I feared for my life. And they don't even wear seatbelts if you're sitting in the rear over there, which definitely didn't help matters much either. But while I do understand that the driving culture over there is only beginning to emerge, as they've only had motor vehicles for about a few decades now, it makes sense that their standard of driving isn't exactly brilliant. But the complete ignorance of indicators, constant erratic lane changes, random U-turns, and constant blaring of horns was fairly terrifying nevertheless. And last of all, number 5. It's the smog. Now I do realise that this is an issue that isn't totally exclusive to China, as many nations are tackling this problem at the moment, but seemingly whatever cities you visit there, all the landmarks are covered in this thick grey haze. While there are countless numbers of skyscrapers and landmarks to see over there, and while they can be very pretty, sometimes the pictures that you take of them can be rather murky, which makes them completely un-Instagrammable, which if you do enjoy your Instagrams, that isn't a great thing at all, is it? What is more, apparently smog can be quite damaging for your health. In fact, one of my very genius theories of why so many people smoke there is that the tobacco smoke that you breathe out is actually cleaner than the smog you breathe in. Yeah, this probably isn't true at all, but I find that hilarious nevertheless. You probably didn't though. Of course, alternatively, you go full Asian and wear one of these very snazzy masks. that is it, guys. So this week, comment below what you did during your holiday break. Now that I am back in Australia, expect weekly uploads again on this channel. There is going to be tons of stuff on my second daily vlogging style channel, which is now called More Davis and Dennis, as my brother has decided to join me on my endeavors. And also expect a return of content on our gaming channel as well. So yeah, all my links to my social are below. I hope you guys have had a great day, and on that note, toodaloo!